Tylo Buff. So, before I tell you what this show reminds me of, I'm gonna quickly go through the first 2 episodes. Spoiler alert. The music kinda reminds me of Westworld. It begins with Black Rick Grimes of The Walking Dead. He's a sheriff. He locks himself in. I'm thinking, what is this? Vampire? Zombie? Werewolf? Some kind of cult member? What's going on? Well, he says the one thing that you're not allowed to say in this world. I want to get out of here. Like, let me out. Let me out. If you say that, they let you out. And then you gotta go clean. Picture with Bill Cosby and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. You look at the picture on the wall, and you're wondering, is this really real? Is this real life? Is this Chocolate Rain? Is this Oatmeal's Arnold Attic and his lost 10,000 plus videos that you'll never ever see? Like, you look out the window and you're like, what's going on here? Are you gonna fall for the fake news? Is there any light at the end of the tunnel? Is there any oatmeal left in the bowl? Is there any Arnold left in the attic? Or did he fall into the basement of a snapshot? Is there any mango in the haze? Did Kathy really steal his bike? Was he really in prison in 2012? And there's the girl that got me to watch the show in the first place. I was like, look at this redhead. Is this Chrissie, ma? They look at the computer and the computer says, you could have a baby, but you only got one year to make a baby. But then it turns out they really don't want her to have a baby. So they kept the child lock on her body. So they couldn't make it. They couldn't make one. After spending an entire year trying to make a baby, they were not able to make a baby. And then at the end, she cut it out. So this is like an episode of, it's like a show of, what was it called? Dark Mirror, Black Mirror. She's a redhead. She can do anything. There's a lot of great redheads out there that I totally look up to. You know, like Pippi Longstocking, Christian Ma. Who are the other ones? I can't think of them. Totally going blank. I had to look at them and I just go, wow. It's like blondes are interesting, and the brunettes are interesting, but the redheads, they got fire on their bones. Fire. Even in the dry bones, Ezekiel, even the dry bones. You'll make everything resurrect, even the 10,000 videos that they stole, that YouTube stole from Oatmeal, god damn it. You resurrect the dry bones, the dry videos, the Arnold Attic. Man, everybody's wondering what's going on. They padlocked her vajayjay, and she had to tear it out like she was a crazy but JJ. Nobody knows, nobody cares. But actually, thinking about that, I'm thinking about it. I'm not just thinking about myself. Like, man, that's devastating. Like, man. It's like the other day, I was recording Ozark, doing a review of the final season. I was like, oh no, the audio is off. Sometimes our minds are off. I gotta do it again. I gotta record it again. I gotta do it again because the computer froze in the middle. But good thing, because I stopped myself. Sometimes you gotta stop yourself. It's amazing. He hopped like a rabbit. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. But seriously, what was his name again? Corey Cass. I'm not here to give and tell or tell and show or whatever it's called. But in Hawaii in 2007, 2008. It might have happened. I'm not saying that I'm not at fault. I'm sorry, Mick Jackson, and for real. Never meant to be Ian Obach. Go find me on TikTok, where they totally delete my videos. I can't even talk about it anymore. But I'm just looking at her, and I like her. I like this redheaded girl. And see, it's this relationship. This is a reverse Rick Grimes and Michonne of The Walking Dead relationship, where now he's the black guy and she's the white girl. Just like, girl, yeah, who's the girl, who's the guy? Can't talk about that on Facebook. Can't talk about that on YouTube. Can't talk about a lot of things. It's kind of like this world. This is some kind of science fiction movie. Let me move on to show you the rest of this first 2 episodes. But seriously, it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like, what's going on? And you're still wondering, what does this show remind me of? What does it really remind me of? Let me tell you, but first, let me continue. Man, they padlocked her pajaze. I feel like I'm Alex Stein. I'm stuck in a blazaze. What? Yeah, that's right. Something like that. Man, trying to lose my mind, trying to tell my first Mexican friend from like 1988, 1989, whatever it was. Hey, Tony, what's up? What's up, born in 1985? Grew up in the ghetto, was homeschooled. Man, had all these things coming in and coming out. Look at those two boys in Space 170 before Dickum. That's right, before the Tiffany combo came, the dolphin, the joystick. Nobody knows, nobody remembers. But I tell you, it was devastating for the soul, and it made me a whole new boy. And as a cool kid could, he did. And he'll never forget. As a bumbaloo, he'll never ever remember, he'll never ever know. And it was so good for the soul. But it was still hard at the same time. This girl, she just wants to have a family. And the guy just wants to have a family. But he's the long arm of the law. As Mr. Andy Griffin would always say, don't do no wiretapping. What? Because that's illegal. What? But isn't that what the internet is? What? They're right. Isn't that what it is? No, we're still going to do it. But don't you listen to Andy Griffin of Matlock? No, we'll never do that. We'll never ever listen. Big Red Dog doesn't want that. Right, Mickey Moorhead, Big Red Dog, biggest gangster in New York City, man. You go tell everybody, even Billy Breaker of the Power Rangers, you don't mess with him. You don't mess with his potato. Nobody knows. Nobody remembers. You gotta call the cops. You gotta copy it. You gotta scan it. I need that. That's right. You done hanging out with your mother? That's right. Are you? Are you done doing your daily chores? Goddamn it! I'll rock your socks off. I wish I could rock more of Janet. What? That's right. Animals down. I'll wear a dress any day for TikTok. That's right. I did it a long time ago, Lady in Red. And now I'm watching a Lady in Red. You got male reproductive clearance granted. You got a year. We're gonna make a baby. You're just happy that you could have sex with me all the time. I'm only 38 years old. Just like oatmeal. Just like almost kind of like Tim Pool, who's like 37. Can't believe we're in a boat. We're like in a giant screw. That's what the silo is. This is a show about a silo. It's like some kind of spaceship. It's like a Noah's Ark without the flood. And it's stuck in the planet. I got some crazy lady. She's like, hey, I can help you make a baby. No, wait, maybe not. Actually, she's on to something. This guy is like Dr. Phil. No, this guy's like, who knows who he is, but he's like, I'm gonna get your birth control out. But he didn't. I look kinda hot like this. This is why I kinda have a thing for her. I actually have a thing for a lot of people. What can I say? I'm a lover of a woman. Only 342 days left. I'm so glad that I will eat the bugs and I will be happy Agenda 2030. So happy that they can give us this scam of a thing that we're not going to talk about because I don't want to get banned again. God damn it! I don't want to get my videos deleted again. I mean, more of them. Some of them I can never get back. Sometimes you feel like you can never get it back. Whatever it is, your youth, your videos. God damn it, Miguel Hayes. Nobody knows. Nobody remembers. Gotta call the cops. Call the cops. Gotta carve a turkey. You gotta Minecraft people. No, you don't. I don't want to do that. I never said I would. I never ever would. No way. Shut up, Elisa Spritler. Oh no, Phil Jackson, get out of here. You're not gonna tell me who's boss. I'm a news reporter. I'm a journalist for your stupid Daily Planet, whatever it is. Who am I, Superman? Haha, just follow the rules, loser. We gotta figure this out. We at the government are so happy that we're the ones that give you freedom. We're the ones that give you liberty. Because you don't get it, you can never get it outside of government, centralized tyranny. We give you the opportunity. We give you the opportunity. And outside of that, you got nothing. Because it's not like rights come from God, like the Constitution said in the U.S. Constitution. God damn it. That's why we erase the history books. And we tell anybody who's asking questions, especially in Vietnam, when I was in Vietnam teaching English a few years ago in the 2010s. God damn it. It's like, they told me all about it. You ask questions, you lose this right. So you can't have any artifacts from before the Great Rebellion, which was like 140 years ago. And why do they have a rebellion? Nobody knows. But allegedly, it's like the thing that happened in January. I'm not going to say because I'm going to get deleted again. But then again, it doesn't matter. I'm going to get deleted anyways again. More of my 40 plus channels are going to be suspended off YouTube. Off YouTube. God damn it. Off YouTube. That's why they're going to get torn off. And I feel like I'm a woman who can't have a baby. She can't have a baby. What's she going to do? She tears it out. She's bleeding. Your heart is crying. Your heart is very, very emotional in that kind of state, in that kind of place. Look, you got another female leader. People go out, when they're a bad guy, when they're whatever, they break the rules or they say they want to go out and then they clean the window and everybody cheers. They're like, it's like watching the World Cup. It's like watching basketball or football or soccer or hockey or baseball or anything, any kind of sports. Any sport, really. And they cheer. Even though it's like pathetic, because it's like what the camera is showing you from the outside, it's like you think it's a window, but it's just a camera, and it's just a screen, because they're really underground. They're really far underground, and it's crazy because like it's just a camera that's showing them what's on the giant screen. Looks like a window, but it's not a window. And then you see the people, they're out there, and they're like wearing an astronaut suit, and then they walk away. They walk away, and then they fall over, die. Or you think they're gonna die. You think they died because you see them fall over, but are they dead? Are they dead? I wonder if other people died, wouldn't you see their bodies too? But you only see two people. You see her body, what's her name, Rachel? And then you see Fred. Is that his name? I don't know his name. I just want to call him Fred. I want to call him, I want to call him something. This is the girl from that 70s show, that 90s show, with the father from RoboCop. It's almost like Minority Report. It's like the thing that I don't like. I tell you what, the thing I really don't like is when you want, like, if you really want government and police to focus on prevention. I don't like that. Which, it's like prevention is great, but whose role is it to do prevention, and where's the line? Because once you start to go after that, try to stop things from happening, you start to interfere with free will. And it's like you run into the concept of pre-crime and pre-trials, where you're judging people before you have a trial, and you're punishing people for potentiality, for things they're going to do or they might do. Do you really know? How do you know? Like, what are they gonna do? Like, really, what are they gonna do? But that's the thing that kind of happened in the Minority Report movie with Tom Cruise and Judge Dredd and bunch of science fiction movies in the future, set in the future. It's like where like there's a one world, new world order government all over the world, big tyranny, and they try to stop crimes before it happens. Hate speech, thought crimes. It's all in 1984. The book, 1984, and Animal Farm, and A Brave New World, and a lot of things. A lot of movies, a lot of shows, a lot of books, a lot of other things out there illustrating all of it, and it's really cool, really scary at the same time. I'm like shivering in my bones. Don't know what to do. I'm looking at redhead and I'm like, how you doing? Because my name is Joey from Friends. And that's how I think. And sometimes some people are going to question reality. They're going to be like Neo in the Matrix. But they don't want those people to have babies. That's why she had a padlock on her vajayjay. And she had to tear it out. And she had blood all over the place. All over her body. I felt like she was Dexter Morgan all over again. Batman. With no life ambitions. Like, what are you gonna do with your life? I don't know. I'm a bat, goddammit. I'm gonna turn it into an actual bat in one of the cartoons. Why would you do that? Because I feel so inspired. I want to just like throw art at the wall and then make everybody pay a lot of money, especially if you're in China, especially if my name's Obama, or better yet, Hunter Biden. I didn't say anything. Goodwill Hunting. Robin Williams. Matt Damon. America, fuck yeah. Trying to defeat the people in North Korea. And it stars Matt Damon. Mark Damon. What a devastating soul. What a great soul. What a terrible soul. What are you gonna do if you're stuck inside one of these spirals, whatever they are? This silo thingamabobber. This Noah's Ark that's stuck in the earth. And you think you know where you are and that you're doing the greater good for society. What do? When you find out everything's a lie. I don't want government to be focused too much on prevention. Instead, focus on correction. Have the police and the courts, the trials, focus and emphasize on correction. After you do a bad thing, you pay. Not before, after. God damn it. Not before, after. Not before you do a bad thing, but after you do a bad thing. And have a proper trial first. And then you punish the person with whatever, whatever the judges and the jurors deem fair. Unless if you're like, you're extremely corrupt or whatever, which you're gonna be a little bit. But it's always a question of, are you gonna be too excessively and aggressively corrupt? Too much, too quickly, too all of a sudden, too often. All of that. Like, you don't want that. But you're gonna get it a lot. So you need compatibility. Accountability, transparency, integrity. You gotta let people know. For the record, you gotta show people everything. Within reason. Maybe not everything, but you get what I'm saying. The picture. The bigger picture. Sometimes people don't got that. They don't get it. They don't got it. They don't really have it. You really gotta get it. Really gotta get it. And that's what she's thinking about. Hanging out with your friends, doing the same old thing they did last week. I Love You, Wisconsin. That 70s show. That 90s show. It's this girl. What's her name again? Eric and Donna. This is Donna. That's right. Hanging out down the street. You did the same old thing that you did last week with a hot, very hot red hair. Kinda hot like Chrissie Ma. Kinda hot like my 10,000 deleted videos. Going down the drain. Ooh. Going insane. Ooh. Trying to rock your body. Yeah. Like Fred, the Lego Man. 1992, he was gone. What did I do? I got glasses. Hi, kids. This is the part where she goes to talk to this guy. He had a hard drive, and she was helping him undelete files. This hard drive might be like 140 years old now. Can a hard drive really last that long? I don't know. Wow. Baby, you missed your doctor appointment. Good God, woman. See this, man? I took my birth control out of my body. Like cow. Get out of my body into my belly. Get out of the matrix. Wow. I don't wanna survive, I wanna live. What a great movie. Wally, 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 get your Wally here. Right? Wally. So he's standing there in front of everybody. It's not really motivating people at the moment. At least I can't see anything. Maybe it will grow inside of them like a seed. God knows what. Who knows what's gonna happen? But she's just like screaming. She's yelling. She's shouting. She's raising her voice. She wants people to know. Fake news, fake news. That screen is fake. You think you know what's out there, but you don't. You really don't. X-Files, the truth is out there. Not crazy. This is not another episode of Nicole Kidman in The Others. It's an astronaut, baby. Gravity. Defying gravity. Defying gravity. Let it go. It's kind of like Stargate. She's going out. It's a staircase to heaven. Everybody's watching because they got no TV. Because you will eat the bug. There she is. She washed the window. And then you look. And everybody's watching her. It's like she's going towards the tree of the garden of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. The tree of life. In the garden of Eden. With Adam and Eve. I mean, that's not what it is. You know, this reminds me of that video game, Fallout. That's right, Fallout. You go up into the surface. You think everything's okay, but it's not. It's like, what's the other one? Dark space, black space, dark space. Is that what it's called? It looks like she fell over and died. Is that the truth? Everybody wants to know. Actually, they just assume it's like, oh, here's a deep fake of Tucker Carlson. Oh yeah, that must be him. Yeah, here's another deep fake of Trump, or Alex Jones, or this person, that person, even Oatmeal. Stop defaking me with your stupid AI, your stupid chat GPT, all the different websites, including you.com and Google. That's right, Google, and Facebook, and everything else, everyone else, everywhere else. All the time. Are you just gonna believe it? Are you just gonna believe it? Are you gonna question everything? He's going out. This is episode 2. He's walking up the stairs, going all the way up. This is like aliens. Everybody watching. Looks like trees. Or one tree. Ooh. He cleans the sensor, the camera, and then he walks towards what looks like his wife. Could be or could not be. This is what people see. What he sees apparently is like green grass, blue sky. You better throw a party on the day that I die. That's the Roxy song. And I don't know what is really happening. I'm wondering. I don't know what happened last year. Nobody knows. Nobody remembers. The case against Oatmeal. Throw me back in prison for stuff I didn't do. Falsely accuse me just like you did the other people. And this guy, he's out there. It could be that he thinks everything is okay. And, he's looking around and he thinks everything's okay. So he takes off his helmet. It could be that that's fake news and this is what the world looks like. This is actually what the world looks like. It could be that the AI is letting him see green grass in order to make him feel good about himself or whatever. But then again, maybe not. That's kind of crazy. This girl not happy. She's an engineer. She keeps the silo running. Without her, you have no power because apparently the power is very centralized, which it doesn't have to be. In reality, in real life, like you have like technology, you have so many ways to make power. So many ways, but in this world, and in a lot of movies, a lot of shows, this is one of the things that they do. that they have. It's like, oh, we only have one power source. It's a lot easier for the writers to do something like that. Even though, like, if you really want really good science fiction, you should be a little bit more realistic, which includes having backup generators and power and everything. And, you want to have different kinds of power sources, power options, how to make power, how to get power from different places. You can generate power from like energy, from like the sun, from the water, from the gravity, from like the water and the, maybe possibly you can get it from the water and the air. There's just like the wind, like the list goes on and on and on. You can make power. You can figure it out. Other people have, and you gotta find the books, you gotta find the PDF, whatever you gotta do before we lose everything. Like before, with the money, with technology, with like having no power, which a lot of people lose power, and it's like, what are they gonna do? And this is the world you got. It's a pretty scary, devastating world. They go deep in. They see this. It's like at the bottom. This must have been the thing that made the silo. It's like a giant digger. It's like it must have been the thing that the brain, the skull guy from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He must have had one of these digger machines. What was his name again? Crane. He worked with a shredder. Last thing that happened is he's like going down on a rope into the water. So he's looking for a door. Wait a minute, haven't I seen this movie before? Oh yeah. City of Ember, 2008, starring Bill Murray. That's basically part of the storyline of this show. The series Silo is basically the same thing. It's like a city of Ember. It's just like the city of Ember in a way. And it's like they're down there, and they think they gotta stay down there. They could go back to the surface and live. Now the mayor, the overlord, is that guy, Bill Murray. He's the mayor. He's the king. He gets a lot of the food from everybody. He has a giant pantry. He has all this stuff, and he's just like milking them like Disney tries to do with destroy Star Wars, and everybody's trying to destroy the superheroes. Really, the superheroes, the Star Trek, all the great movies. They're just like milking out the fans and everything else, and they don't care. They don't care. They want to destroy, and it's kind of like what this guy was doing, and they're stuck there. They think they're stuck, but they're not really, and they could leave. They're living like naked mole rats in the ground, and they could leave. Same thing with Silo. I think they could leave too. Now I don't really know that because they haven't really showed you a lot from outside of the silo. So all we know is what the AI is showing us. The AI is like, look, if you go out there, you die. And that's what everybody sees, is people go out there and they die. When you say, I want out, and when they put you out, you go out and you die. So that's what people kind of think, even though they kind of have a feeling that that's not even true. But it's really hard not to say that, because you look at them and it looks like they're dead. And psychologically, that's kind of a thing that plays with you, plays with your heart and everything, and it's pretty devastating. It's kind of like going on social media and everybody's like, everything okay, and you got free speech, and you never have to worry about anything ever again. And then boom, they delete your 10,000 plus videos, and you're like YouTube. I thought I could trust you. I guess not. I guess not. So Silo reminds me of the city of Ember. That's right. That's right. Let me say that one more time. Alright? One more time. Silo reminds me of the city of Ember, a movie that came out in 2008 starring Bill Murray. And it just captures your heart. In so many ways, it just captures your heart. And it begs to question your very humanity. God damn it, do you have one? Half off? Do you got one? Do you got a soul? Is it already sold away? Can I buy it back?